Some things are functional. People are texting in. What do you need, basically, to get through your day? Prilosec. Acid reflux sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I take one of those every morning.
I'm not at that point, but I pay the price on a few different things.
Shouldn't shock you with Seattle coffee. Can't remember the last time I went a full day without at least one. I drink mainly, though, decaf. So I'm not constantly shaking high, but just like the taste and experience of a hearty hot drink.
All right.
Nicotine, Metamucil, I'll agree with that on you. I take one every night before I go to bed.
All right.
If I don't, my life is miserable. Espresso at the start of the day, or I'll have a headache. Vitamin D, magnesium, fish oil, and vitamin B.
Is that all one person?
Yes.
Damn. All right.
It's sad, but I can't spend a day without my phone. All right.
Yeah, a lot of people are that way.
Working out, that's somewhere I need to get. Making the bed. Always have to make the bed. It's just part of what I have to do every day. So simple, but I know that's not maybe what you're not looking for. But that's exactly
what do you need to do to be comfortable to get through your day? If it's making your bed, cool.
Stretching every morning.
Yeah, well, I can't help but do that.
My Xbox, masturbating, and walking my dogs.
Every day?
You don't masturbate every day?
Not every day.
What's your weekly total?
Well, for Lent, I've been trying to stay away from it.
Oh, really? That's the. But if you don't do it every day, I would think that'd be an easier, not necessarily easy, but an easier one to achieve. I try to at least punch the clown at least once a day, man.
Could you call in bullpen relief or anything, man? Do you have a?
Yeah, I was just trying to not do it myself. We've slipped up a couple times.
I get it. I did it by accident, man.
Well, yeah.
I mean, how do you slip up and masturbate? I mean, just like either you're consciously doing it or you're not. You know?
Well, I'm just saying it slipped up and then I made the decision to, and I shouldn't have.
Right, just mentally.
What was the trigger?
Oh, it had to be something.
I know it had to be something. You saw something. Oh my God!
TV commercial. You're like,
no. Honestly, I just was hungover. I was hungover. I had watched soccer at my buddy's house in the morning.
That's a sad masturbate story.
And then, when I was
all sweaty and tired.
No, I drove home, and I don't know why. I looked at my buddy. He goes, "We can do the rest of the day." I go, "I don't know. Take a nap. Might break the fast." He goes, "What?" I go, "Err." He's like, "Jesus, you don't have to tell me." I go, "I don't know why I told you." I go,
"That's out of the bag now."
Well, I was going to take a nap. It's going to be a big Sunday.
Just being honest.
Do you take a nap first?
No, after.
Okay.
That gets you to nap time.
When you said the order, you said take a nap to masturbate. And I thought that is awful.
Look, if you ever wake up at 2:30 in the morning or 3:30 and you can't go back to bed, that's a surefire way to get back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, generally, it's much God damn it. I shouldn't go down this path. Sometimes I would say in the fall, it's tougher.
Football?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to
wait till after Red Zone.
Well, no. Just sometimes you're watching games and it...
The urge hits?
Yeah, crowd shot, cheerleaders.
I don't know.
Those Carl's Jr.'s commercial come on there.
Yeah, before you know it, you're getting all fired up. It's halftime.
Ordering food. Knock on your door in the middle of it. What do you or did you need to get through your day? 206-803-ROB.
Well, most places now have like a little timer, so you can see how close they are. So you kind of time it out.
Like your Uber guy.
Pick up the pace.
Right.
Why are you sweating?
God damn, I don't think you'd be in this quick.
I mean, look, I think we've all been there when you have a neighbor or somebody knock on the door and you kind of open the door like, hello. Like your hips are completely moved away. I'm fine. Yes. I always stand like this. What can I do you for?
It's like the pose you do when you give a hug to a female family member.
Right.
Yeah, we can't get close, but here you go.
All right.
Did you just masturbate? Why are you standing like that? I'll start calling people out. Why are you standing like that, man? You just punch the clown?
Why do you have headphones in? I was working out in here.
Right. Like you said with your dad. Why are you so sweaty?
God, that was awful.
It
took him a minute to open the door.
Oh, you know what's going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just saying hi, Dad.
Hello, Cheyenne. Welcome to the men's room.
Hi, gentlemen.
Hola.
So, honestly, what I need to get through the day is at least one energy drink, which isn't the best habit, but at least I do the zero sugar. So
I don't think it's the sugar as much as it is like the taurine and other things
and everything. Like I never hear them say, "Hey, man, don't drink energy drinks." All the sugar, like that does. They're like the best thing in your freaking energy drink might be the sugar. But how many? If you said at least one, but if it were up to you, how many would you actually drink in a day?
Probably two. It depends on what I'm doing too, because I mean, I do have a podcast now, so I go around doing interviews. But like, it just depends on no more than 2, and usually just 1.
All right. Here's what made me stop. I used to have one every single day. And the guy that cut me off, believe it or not, was my dentist. I went in to get my teeth cleaned, nothing big, and he goes, man, I got to ask you, what have you been doing differently lately? Because your enamel is really starting to come off your teeth quickly. And I was like, what do you mean what I've been doing? And he's like, food, drinking, smoking, what are you doing? You're like, what are you doing to your mouth? He's like, are you using a different mouthwash? What's the deal? And I was like, man, coffee, and then I'll have energy drink in the afternoon. Because he asked me what I was drinking. He's like, bingo. He's like, that is taking the enamel off your teeth.
Really?
And then when I stopped, I went back in there. He's like, you're much better now.
Damn.
So that was the reason.
I have nothing against energy drinks because, like, to me, what I hear is liquid cocaine. Like, and I don't like the taste.
Well,
so that prevented me from drinking them because they don't taste good. And then also,
I don't think the 5-hour energies have that same chemical component.
I don't know.
So, like, you could probably just shoot one of those if you want to get a quick boost,
but for me,
not ruin your teeth.
Yeah,
I never got energy. I just got shaky. You know what I mean? So, like, if I were tired and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to guzzle this energy drink. Like, my brain feels like it's vibrating, my hands are shaking, but I'm still tired. Right? Okay. So for me, and I just don't like the taste.
I mean, I liked them. I used to drink them here and there, but I don't know. You read all this bad stuff. It's like I already do enough bad stuff. I don't need to. I don't need to add energy drinks.
That is true. Like my habits are not the best, and like I said, I don't like the taste enough to introduce that also to everything else in my body. My kid, and he plays volleyball and all this, and he'll try to convince me. I need energy drinks. So I'm like, brother, there's a lot of different ways to get energy. I'm not buying it for you. So during the tournament, I will let him have one. And he's pretty good about it. And when he gets this thing, I don't know, it's like finding the Holy Grail. I mean, he holds it for a second, just stares at it, takes it down.
Has he ever had one before? At this point?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if it's tournament day, I let him have one before the tournament starts because I can see, like, he's kind of wired and losing his mind, but very active on the floor. He's very good at his sport in that case. But otherwise, and he doesn't even really ask about it now. So now he has some kind of nasty. He has protein bars that he swears he needs. But over the weekend, this is what he told me. Takes himself to bed a little bit early. I'm like, all right, man. Good night. And he's like, well, do you know why I'm going to bed early, Dad? I said, I don't. It's like I need at least 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, my T levels would drop. I said, you were 13.
Wow.
You have probably more testosterone going on in your body than
you're not even close. Just wait.
Look, man, you hear whatever or you read whatever. So now he's concerned about his testosterone levels. I'm like, at 13. Okay. But he's like, well, hey, man, 8 hours of sleep, and they stay the same. I said, well, also you need 8 hours of sleep because you're 13, and that's a good amount of sleep to get, aside from your testosterone. So after he goes to this, he then looks at me and he goes, what is good testosterone? I said, so you don't even know what this is, but you're worried about losing it. He's like, well, something with dudes. I said, well, women tend to lead estrogen, guys lead testosterone, right? These are the things that kind of make us who we are. And I said, good testosterone? It's just good testosterone. He's like, well, it's good. I said, either you have high or you have low. If it is neither of those, then you have good.
Good.
I don't know what the exact count is. I don't know what the science is, man. But I said, I promise you, at 13 years old, playing all the sports you play, you're fine. I know you just read something, so here you are. But I'm like, don't only sleep. So even last night, took himself to bed a little bit later. It's like, I'm only going to get about 7.5 hours tonight. I'm like, I think you'll be okay. But I like the idea.
Who puts this crap in kids' heads?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Well,
because
I mean,
in the
testosterone.
end,
I mean, that thing's just everywhere.
Right, but every TV commercial, all this crap, all the pop-up ads. But if he wants to get 8 hours of sleep, I'm like, cool. Because when I was 13, I wanted about 2 hours of sleep. I want to go to bed late, all that kind of thing. So I'm like, hey, whatever his motivation to get 8 hours of sleep on his own, and he's going to come to me and tell me that, I'm like, brother, I don't care if you're worried because you think Freddy Krueger's going to come in and kill you. Like, you want to get 8 hours of sleep? Get 8 hours of sleep.
I cannot believe the amount of pills that I need to take now every day. That's the one thing as you get older where you're like, my doctor said I was B12 deficient.
What does B12 do?
Great, exactly.
But can you explain that to us?
I don't. But that was one thing he said that I needed. He's like, you're low, really. You're B12. I'm like, all right.
And
the other thing was the cholesterol medication. What is that? Like Crestor or something like that.
Yeah, that's one of them.
But that's important. That's medically important as far as.
But they didn't tell you the problem of not having it. I just Googled it. So they just said, you need this, but we're not going to tell you why. Turns out it's an important thing.
Okay,
right?
why?
So the B12 vitamin, cobalamin, whatever, it's an essential nutrient that supports nerve cell function, produces DNA, and forms healthy red blood cells. And that's great.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you're
All
a
right.
doctor, just add, like most doctors, they'll tell you whatever situation you're in, and they say the Latin version. And then they reframe it for you to understand. You have migraines, right? But that's not what they call it. They call it something else. Same thing with that. If you tell me I'm low in B12 and do not tell me why it's important,
Then-
and this is just me, my brain blocks it out.
Then they told me I need to take an omega-3 for cholesterol as well.
I've heard that.
So then I got to take a vitamin D because I live here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I take a probiotic because he said my stomach is a little bit upset and gets messed up.
What does a probiotic do? Is that like the good gut?
Yeah, it's kind of like the
Yeah.
equivalent of not having to eat yogurt.
Have you asked if you can get the, was it fecal transplant? Right? Because that's
Well,
what
I
that
don't know.
is.
I don't know. I mean, if someone wants to do that, that's fine. But, just give me a warning for it.
Yeah.
I don't want any surprises. Like, if you're going to put your finger there, I need to know ahead of time.
How do they do that? How do they do they just transplant it directly into your butt?
Don't they baster you?
I think it's pills.
Ew.
I think you take
I would
pills
rather,
that then dissolve.
So
in there.
suppository.
I don't think it's suppository.
I think it goes. I think it goes up the back.
It might. Hang on.
No, I'm pretty sure.
make
it goes
sure
up
you
the
get it
back.
right if they give you one.
Yeah, exactly.
Doc, they dissolve pretty quick in my mouth.
Is this
okay.
a rectal thermometer? Because this tastes funny.
Right, exactly. Like, I'm just curious. What do you got, Mike?
Restore healthy gut bacteria. Procedure. Healthy donor stool is processed, filtered, and often frozen to create a liquid mixture.
Oh.
It's introduced into the patient's colon, typically via a colonoscopy.
All right.
all
Okay.
right.
Now we're talking.
Well,
But
they're still putting it on the backside.
But sometimes through an upper endoscopy, sigmoidoscopy, or enema.
Okay.
So yeah, they
all
are.
right.
They're going right in the back door.
And here you are sitting there saying, I think it's a pill. Hey, Doc, just pour the liquid in the glass. Let me do a shot with a beer.
There's a reason I'm a producer of a radio show, not a doctor, Steve.
Good God, man. I'd be so mad.
Just
like,
take this concoction.
when I got my
come back and they're like, hey, Mr. Hill, just to follow up, you were here 6 weeks ago. Turns out that medication you've been taking, not oral.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be suppository. My bad. I apologize.
When I get my hemorrhoidectomy, I'd have to bend over and look in a mirror and just try to find it and then push the pills up in there.
Wait a minute. Did you have to get a different
You don't want to
mirror?
ask a friend to do that.
No, there's no friend on earth that's going
That's
to
the
do
only
that.
way to take them?
Well, the ones that I needed for there, they're kind of like a soothing gel, slow release.
Could you
tablet.
just use your
All right.
bathroom
That makes
mirror?
more sense. So that's for like the treatment.
Yes,
I'm
the
trying to
after
think,
effect,
but
yes.
but the angle of this, I'm thinking of where my bathroom mirror is. All right, if I did this in my
So I'm
bathroom,
bent over like this, right? And I'm looking back like, if someone's taking me from
so you're not looking between your legs.
No, I'm
You're
looking
doing-
back like if I was like I'm going to flip my hair like a chick, right?
Right.
And then I can see the starfish. And
Do
then
you kick one leg up or do you just?
you can do one of these.
That's what I'd have to do.
You have to visually aim, Miles?
Well, I mean,
There's only one spot it can go.
It's so sore.
They bring up a
It's
good
so sore,
point.
you don't want to keep pushing the area and not going in the right spot. Because it really hurts around the whole.
Wait,
You don't want to like push it where the suture is.
No, Mike
Sure,
makes
okay.
a good point. Like if I close my eyes, I can still find my mouth.
That's right.
You know
It's
what I
the
mean?
easiest game of pin the tail on the donkey.
don't-
It's because you eat with it. You're always messing with your mouth.
But
You're
I
not messing
poop
with-
out of my butt.
But it's
You
a
wipe every
I
day.
know
You
where
can
to
tell when
wipe.
yeah.
I do not wipe my hip. I wipe my butt, man, and not just my butt,
Yeah,
but
but you're
in
wiping all,
between.
but you're also wiping all around it. You're not just going straight for the sheriff's badge.
How do you poop? I mean,
Well,
to
it
me,
depends.
like
It depends
there's,
on. Sometimes it's.
you got the points of exit, and then there's a little bit on either side, but not the whole
Do this
thing.
if you ever given yourself a suppository.
No.
I have not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little weird until you actually have to do it.
I'm gonna go home tonight, close my eyes, and see if I can insert my own finger into my, and then brag to everyone. Found it.
No, it's not putting your
first.
finger-
It's first try.
It's pushing something in there.
So that's fair. You know what? You're holding on to something that's protruding
Yes,
from your
it's
finger, so
small.
you have to try
You
to
need-
make sure the angle's right.
Right.
So I'll give it
I want to see. I'm
Do you follow what I'm
confident.
saying? Because it's like a long pill. It's
Yeah.
not like a little tiny pill.
Long pill.
So you want it to go in like it looks like the Led Zeppelin.
So Steve, take a pencil.
yeah.
I'm gonna take.
You
Yeah.
want the front end go first.
I'm gonna break the point off.
You don't want it sideways.
Lube it up.
Because once it goes, like then it goes, and it's gone.
So that scares me.
It's gone. Like there's this.
Like the bank vacuum tube thing.
Exactly. There's a little mechanism in there that just goes, and it's gone.
Like a VCR,
Yeah.
just taking the tape.
But
Right,
that's
it
so
does.
weird to me because everything else your butt does is about expelling things. But if you're going to hand it something, it just snatches it up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, 99.9% of the time, all I do is say exit, right? But if you're going to give me something, somehow your butt knows, and it's like,
It's like an ATM.
That was the hardest thing about that hemorrhoidectomy was the fact that for probably 5-6 months, I had to sit in the bathtub every time I used the bathroom.
Right.
I did not want to eat. I was so scared.
You just don't want to poop, right?
I did not want to use the bathroom. So, like, I think I lost about 20 pounds during that entire process.
Did they give you a medical grade stool softener, or you just stick with Metamucil?
I was doing stuff like this. I was making my own hummus with chickpeas, garlic, tahini, anything.
And 12 quarts of oil.
Anything that would just anything
that'd be me, bro.
Anything that was just that would come out
the
like a
wrong
winner.
time to keep going down the green, like, yeah, you made the hummus.
Like, I didn't want peanuts. I didn't want anything, you know what I mean, that could possibly come out the same way it went in.
No obstructions.
Right. Nothing.
So no corn.
No steak.
No leafy vegetables, I'm thinking.
Well, leafy vegetables like spinach and all that stuff wasn't bad.
I don't know because I don't eat that stuff, but I've heard the people that
Kale.
do, they'll see like traces of it.
What?
I think it depends too. Probably in your situation, like you could eat a bunch of ice cream, but then you'd just be evacuating.
Exactly.
So you'd be worried about cutting stuff open again.
Yep. What do you or did you need to get through your day?
Is he drinking vegetable oil? He is. Don't ask.
Just chugging it.
Jesus Christ.